every single thing that happens in the country, someone has to watch over how things are done, So you talk about funds, exchequer have given this money. How are you spending the same? We talk about extrajudicial killing. What's the responsibility of the state in assuring that? From where it is you sit, Hajj, in terms of state accountability, how has that been? Has the state been accountable to resources? Has it been accountable to security? Has it been accountable to even legislation that is sponsored by government?
To be honest, this is the one of the. I mean, in my perspective, this is the one of the most saddest part of our history. Rather, like in terms of we're going back to the days where democracy is a very priced commodity. You understand? So I feel like you have to be very careful first of all with your words. Number two is you have to put things as they are at the same time. Hakuna mambo ya kudanganyana hapa. We have to look at a country and say where we are wrong. Umeelewa? So in terms of accountability, we've seen reports, we've seen the kind of budgets where the weight is being put on which side and not the priority side. Like right now, farmers are really struggling across the country. They're really complaining. Even saw it on news last night, where we're expecting a tough time coming ahead because production is very low. So and this is what even my principal Sifuna always focuses on and says that I agree that we're doing something. That's the taxpayers' money. We are doing something in our country, but what are we doing it for? Accountability is not only about misuse of funds. It's appropriating funds appropriately, putting the money where it deserves to be put. Right now we have bigger issues like education, health, and of course, and that's why we're wondering what are the stadiums for? Well, people, mwananchi ana shilingi kwa mfuko, umeelewa? Youth are employed. 8 out of 10 Kenyan students are dropping out after high school. How are we going to get to Singapore with 8 out of 10 people dropping out after high school? So,
are we ever going to get to Singapore?
That's a story. Like we have to be serious, guys. Unajua, at the end of the day, hadithi ni hadithi. Pia sisi kama nchi, we're joking around. When we go to countries and we see 1 million people are doing so much better than a country with 60 million people, I'm wondering what's going on. Because if you have an army of 60 million and an army of 1 million, the 60 million has better chances.
Right.
So, with proper accountability and people who love their country at the top, I believe this country is destined for greatness. We have a lot of blessing in terms of, opportunities. We have a young population, 19 average population. So, all these kind of things really trigger me. But accountability is something that is key. Everything should be open. People should be able to question why it costs 3-4 million to build a toilet. There's some things that are not making sense at all. Ghost workers, like just this time in education, 1.2 billion Kenya shillings was lost and not accounted for, sent to ghost schools, ghost students. You understand? 1.2 billion is enough to finance the entire cohort of 1 million students per year. You understand?
Yeah.
So if we're losing such things, I don't believe coming back to the mwananchi and then taxing them again to get that money for your leakages. It's not fair, to be honest. Let's stop the leakages first and then come back to the mwananchi and look at for more money, or even charge them less, because I believe the leakages, our former president Uhuru Kenyatta used to say that we lose 2 billion Kenya shillings a day. You understand? I wonder how much we're losing now, because it's reflective even on the roads. The corruption level has really gone up, to be honest.